So when you think of Ramadan, this is a very interesting time for Muslims. It began June the 18th, and the Muslim population in the world is about 1.6 billion. Now, there are different sects, there are different sub-faiths within the Muslim community, but about 200 million Muslims are what is called the Ahmadi sect, or the Ahmadiyya Muslims. Now, they are regarded as heretical by Orthodox Muslims. In fact, the Sunnis and the Shias are often united by the fact that they seem to detest the Ahmadi Muslims so much. But you will not find a faith that does more for outreach than the Ahmadiyya Muslims. There's an interesting project going on called fastwithmuslims.com, where Canadians get the chance to experience one day of fasting, because fasting is what is done in Ramadan. And I thought it would be a good opportunity to touch base with one of the people behind this, the man who is the Canadian national head of the Ahmadiyya Muslims, Lal Khan Malik, who we've spoken with many times in the past, and thought we'd get an update on how the whole fasting thing is going, particularly for non-Muslims. Mr. Malik, thank you for joining us.
Oh, thank you very much. And good afternoon, John. I'm happy to be on the program once again.
Well, it's always great touching base with you. How is this campaign going, the fastwithmuslims.com?
It's going on very good. We are very happy with the response. Surprisingly, many Canadians who are not Muslims, they are showing interest in how the Muslims fast, and particularly the time of breaking the fast is very colorful and very encouraging yes.
So every evening you break the fast? Is that how it works?
Yes, we can eat during the night, starting from sunset to about 1 hour and 20 minutes before sunrise. We can keep on eating, drinking, but 1 hour, 20 minutes before sunrise, we stop. And there the fast starts. And during the day, we don't eat, drink, or do other player things. And this continues till the sunset.
Now, it must pain you considerably to watch Ramadan being used by the radical extremists, as a time to try and sow even more fear and dissent.
Yes, John, it is very painful, really painful for almost all the Muslims, but particularly for us, that Ramadan is being used as an instigator for committing the heinous crimes against humanity, and claiming that there would be greater reward of killing innocents during the month of Ramadan. Nothing could be farther from the truth, and we condemn this at the highest of our voices, and we say it has no relation whatsoever to the peaceful teachings of Islam.
Lal Khan Malik is with us in Toronto. He's the Ahmadiyya Muslim Jamaat. He's the head of the Ahmadi Muslims in Canada. So what is the purpose, historically or religiously, if you go back into Islam, for the idea of the 1 month and the daily fasting?
John, the idea is to train the Muslims in self-discipline. When during the daytime, we do not eat or drink what is good for us, what is lawful for us normally, just because God has asked us not to eat or drink during daytime. And then how after a month of this training would we be doing anything against the teachings of God? So the discipline learned during this 1 month enables us to be upright and righteous during the remaining part of the year. This is the greatest lesson of Ramadan, that we develop spiritual, moral, and physical self-discipline. And we try to become better citizens. We try to become better neighbors and better parents. This is what Islam intends to teach us during this 1 month of fasting.
So Ramadan this year began on the 18th of June. Is it set on the calendar, or like other religious rites, does it tend to follow cycles?
This depends upon the lunar calendar, and with the increase in technological means, we can predict the lunar dates well in advance. So in our community, we fix the dates well in advance by 2 or 3 years. so that we have no problem booking the places for our major events. So it depends on lunar calendar, but we determine these dates well in advance.
Lal Khan Malik is with us in Toronto, head of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community in Canada. So as far as the end of Ramadan, if it goes for the 30-day part of the spiritual journey, what happens at the end of it all?
The end of the Ramadan is a celebration, thanking God for giving us the ability to self-discipline us for a month, and that is called Eid. Eid festival is a festival of rejoicing, with a feeling that we have been able to observe this discipline for 1 month.
Mr. Malik, it is always a pleasure chatting, and again, thank you so much for the fastwithmuslims.com site, and I hope you continue to have success with that and the interfaith outreach you do so well. Appreciate you being here.
Thank you very much, John.
Lal Khan Malik in Toronto, the head of the Ahmadi Muslims of Canada.